Welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell. You'll get all the updates. Very excited for today's beers from Pariah. They sent it. Really appreciate that. And I also appreciate the Joker reference. I'm a big comic book fan. And if it wasn't like obvious enough by the can art, it's called Smylex, which is the gas that he used to put a permanent smile on everyone's face. So definitely in my wheelhouse, an IPA with a Joker reference, a comic book reference. So yeah, like I said, it's an IPA. I won't read the whole side, but it's 7.5% ABV. It's about 2 weeks old, and it has, and I love that they put what's in the beer. For hops, it's Nelson Sauvin, however you pronounce it, Galaxy, and Citra. I haven't had Nelson in a while. Galaxy and Citra, too, I love. And then I like the white wine you can get from the Nelson, so pretty excited for that. And then for malts, it's Pilsner, two-row, rye, wheat, and oats. So kind of cool, a little bit. That New England stuff, you got that rye going as well. So yeah, really excited for this. Even though it's 2 weeks, I still rolled it. Maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes ago I took it out of the fridge, rolled it, and then just set it aside to come up to temperature a little bit. Yeah, really excited for this. This is the third from them that I've reviewed, and I've been a fan of both so far, so excited to go 3 for 3, hopefully. It's 3 fingers of actually barely off-white head, very teeny tiny compact bubbles. I mean, look at that color. I mean, it is very much yellow, orange, burnt orange, sunshiny kind of a thing. I mean, it definitely, based on what it looks like, the hops, the malts, and oats, wheat, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it definitely looks like it's going for a New England style. Let's see about the aroma. I wonder what yeast they're using in it. It definitely has some of that white wine, which is nice. Some citrus, tropical fruits, typical hazy New England style IPA stuff. But the reason I bring up the yeast, and you can get fruity stuff from the yeast, is it kind of reminiscent of some of the more old school, like Vermont beers. Like I kind of get a thing that I'm used to in like Heady Topper, and like some of the other Alchemist beers, where to me it almost comes off like a little bit of like a nutty peanut butter kind of a thing. So I'm getting a little bit of that, but it is mostly these fruits, which again, not surprising. Usually for Galaxy, I get more pineapple. I'm not getting a ton of it right now. Tell you what though, it does smell really good. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. It has a very nice mouthfeel. Given the ABV and what it tastes like, I would put this in the IPA category. It's not, it has the good level of bitterness. It's not quite sweet enough, full enough for me to be like, I'd argue it's a double IPA. Like I agree. I think it drinks like an IPA. And yeah, that bitterness is nice. And the finish as I'm talking, it very citrusy, very orange peel with a little bit of lemon peel. It's avoiding grapefruit, at least right now, and lime, but definitely something like a navel orange, a little bit of zest, and a little bit of like this lemon zest, which I find very pleasant and refreshing. Let me do another, it's been a little bit since I had a swig. Let me do another one, kind of talk about some other stuff. Yeah, so, okay, wow, yep. Perfect. So, these 3 hops, in my mind, and hops can do more than one thing, obviously, but I associate, as I said, Nelson with white wine, Galaxy with pineapple, Citra with citrus, and again, they all do other things as well. Definitely got the citrus, talked about that for sure. That sip, about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way in, is when I got hit with that white wine. But before that, there was a nice little pineapple. Not crazy, but there. And I've had some more like dessert white wines that have that nice like pineapple taste to it, which is incredible. You can get that just from grapes, but it's a little, those two things, like when those two things are next to each other, it's almost reminiscent of that, but not sweet enough to be a dessert wine. As I said before, definitely drinks like an IPA, has that good level of bitterness. Again, that mouthfeel, very good. Except for having like lactose or something, this has a good creamy, full, pillowy kind of, all those things maybe I look for in a New England style IPA, being brewed out of San Diego. That's awesome. And see, that one I got more of like, this dry white wine. And then as I'm talking, I'm getting a little bit, still that zest, but there is that like, whatever that peanut, for me anyway, it's like peanut butter. Um, and it's the best thing I can think of is it's got to be the yeast. So I'm super curious what the yeast is. But yeah, I think this is a really good beer. I would be, if I was the brewery, I would be very proud of this in this offering for sure. And then the icing on the cake is the fact that it has such an awesome comic book reference. So double awesomeness there. Have you had this beer before? Let me know if you've had it, what you think of it. How's it stack up to other beers in this style? Put that in the comment section below. Love interacting, obviously. Check me out. Oh, check out Pariah if you're out in the San Diego area. Check me out on Instagram on Tapped. They'll hype beer reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.